Hello. Yeah, welcome to Darko Labs, and there's an AI bootcamp specifically made for anyone who is interested in AI, data science, and machine learning. So today we are looking at Anaconda installation. So this is our getting started, and we are looking at Anaconda installation. And basically, for you to be able to install Anaconda, you just have to go to this website, which is www.anaconda.com. Okay. So once you have this website, you just press on the enter key on your keyboard, or you can use the search button. Now, when you have the Anaconda website, or when you land on the Anaconda page, okay, you should understand that Anaconda is basically an operating system for AI. Okay, that's how I define it. An operating system for AI. You can see scale AI with confidence, and also um, the total economic impact of Anaconda report. So you can see 119% of return on investment. It's an 8-month payback period. Blah blah blah. These are all Anaconda stuff. And then you can see accelerate AI with open source today. So we believe open source is the cornerstone of the next era of AI innovation. And that Python will do for AI what it did for data science. So you see, Python will do for AI what it did for what? Data science. Remember, this is an AI bootcamp. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share for others to join us. So here we need to understand that Anaconda is basically an operating system for AI. Okay, so if you want to advance your AI, data science, and Python skills, then you will need Anaconda. We need to install Anaconda because we are going to use Anaconda for our packages and also for our environments. So because of the packages we'll be importing and also some of the environments we'll be using, we need to install Anaconda. Okay. All right. So for you to install Anaconda, you just click on the free download. So once you click on this free download, you'll be presented with this. Provide email to download the distribution, which is the Anaconda distribution. Okay. So here you just come to the email address. You can just enter your email address, right? And then you say agree. Then you click on the submit, or you can skip registration, which is fine. So once you click on download now. So it will say download Anaconda distribution on Miniconda by choosing the proper installation. So you just scroll down. Now, depending on your operating system, okay, so you can be using Mac or you can be using Windows or Linux. So depending on your operating system. So this is the distribution installer and this is the Miniconda. So, but I would advise you to use the distribution installer, okay? So depending on your operating system, you choose. So for instance, on Windows, you just click on if it's 64-bit, you choose. But automatically, based on your operating system, the Anaconda website will pick. So if you're on 32-bit, it will pick 32, okay? So don't worry about it. What you need to know is if you're on operating system, which is Windows, it will be detected here for you. And if you're on Mac, it will be detected here for you. Or on Linux, it will be detected here for you. Okay. All right. So what we need to know is for Windows, we just click on this, the graphical installer. Then what you see is at the top right of your browser, you will see the download started. So you can see I'm downloading the Anaconda 3, which is the 2024 version 10 to 1, which is a Windows 86 to 64-bit. Okay. All right. So once the installation is done, I'll just click on it like this, and then it will open. So we wait for a few seconds. So you can see everything. Okay. So you can see the installation I just started. So once I open, you see the download here. This that once you click on this, you should be presented with this. Okay. So once you have this, it tells you that welcome to Anaconda 3. Okay. This is a 64-bit setup because my computer is a 64-bit operating system. That's why. So what you do is you go next, you go agree, you just have to scroll to read some one or two stuff, right? So once you're done reading one or two things here, you go I agree. Now here is critical. You need to install for just me. Just me means recommended, means that the PC or the computer you are using or the laptop you are using, you are the only user. Okay. But if there's multiple users, or for instance, you are using a company laptop or computer or desktop, just go to other users and then choose the other user. Okay. So with this one, I'll recommend just me. Then we go to the next. So here, this is also critical. Make sure that the location of your installation of this Anaconda distribution, okay, is either on C or anywhere you want to install it. So let's say, for instance, I want to install it on C. It will pick, by default, it will pick Anaconda 3, which is on drive C, okay? So it will be on drive C, right? But if in case you decide to change the location, let's say I want to send it to here, right? Let's say you want to do the installations here. So what you need to understand is, even if you are doing installation here, it still needs to be Anaconda 3, okay? It needs to have the same name here. Okay, so take note of that. Then you should be good. All right. So that is that. Then once you're able to identify the location, you click on next. Then because it's not empty, because I've already installed it before, so I can choose to go to, let's say, I have it before. So let's say I want it on a different. So I will say Anaconda 3. Okay. Then I click on OK. So you see, I've changed it from a different location, but let me change it to, no, let me change it to drive, a different drive for you guys. Okay, so we go here, then I'll make a new one, then I'll say Anaconda 3. All right, then this. So you can see I'm on a different one. Okay, I think it didn't change. Let me change it simple. This one. Okay, okay. Right. So you can see we are on drive D, Anaconda 3. Okay, then just click on next. Now here, the shortcut, this is always checked. Now, always check this. Even they will say not recommended, but I advise you, I'll show you why you should make sure it's checked, okay? So for instance, if we have this, okay, environment, environment, okay, this environment, we have system environment, this environment, okay, environment variables. Here, this path, it always has to have the Anaconda. So once I click on this and I click on edit, I should see the Anaconda 3 here. Okay. So once you are done with the installation, it will show here. All right. That's why it's important to make sure you add the Anaconda 3 to your path environment variable. Okay, this environment variable here, and then when it comes with it, it will be added to this environment variable for us. So that at any point we want to use Anaconda or Conda environment in in our project, it automatically pick this environment for us. Okay. All right. So we make sure we check this, then you can install. Because I've installed it, so let me also install again because I'm installing a different location. All right. So you can see I'm installing the package. Okay. So all this package will be installed for me. So all the packages and then the environments, everything will be installed. Then in our next section or in our next video, we will look at how we can also install VS Code. Okay. So now, once it's done installing, you should see, once you come here and then you click on Anaconda Navigator, okay? You should see the Anaconda Navigator open for us. Okay, just a second. It's still installing, so we need to give a few minutes. Okay, so we have the Anaconda Navigator, okay? So this, once it's done, Once this is done installing, okay, because I already have the installation, okay. Once this is done installing, you should be able to see just type Anaconda. So when you come here, you can just search for Anaconda Navigator, okay? And once you click on this, you should see this, okay? And you should be able to see all the environments that you'll be using. You can see I'm using some of the environments, okay? All this you'll be seeing, any environment or package or any environment that you create will be shown here in the navigator for you, which we will look at it later when we are working on the VS Code, okay? And everything is here. So you can see all the tools or the softwares that or the packages, all of them are here for us. The IDs, you can see the VS Code IDs here, which we will look at it in our next video, how best we can also install and everything. Yeah. So basically, once you're done, you can just quit this. So basically, this is how Anaconda is installed. Okay. So that's the key thing. It's an operating system for AI because it has a lot of packages and also a lot of environments that will be helpful in our subsequent projects or codes that we'll be writing. So thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for anyone who is interested in AI. As I told you earlier, this is an AI bootcamp, and specifically, we are looking at it one step at a time. So don't forget to subscribe, share for others to join, and I'll see you in the next section. Bye for now.